Hello, 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 hello. My name is Kangyang Philip. I'm reaching the Billion Coin community. Today is Sunday, August 19th, 2018. I'm happy to say that today I would like to refer us again, especially the Billion Coin the community, to the blog. As you all know, that the blog tells us all we need to know about TBC. All enquiries are answered on the blog. I try to read the blog post every day to enlighten me, to enrich me, because the system is all we are told works. And reading the blog is following the system. You know, if you're obedient, you will cash flow, because there are certain things on the blog that if you check always, you'll discover that there are cash flow businesses there that you could have tap an advantage of, and you cash flow and off you go, making money while others are sitting and asking questions like, when do I cash in? No. Cashing in? No. Cash flowing? Yes. So, now I'd like to tell us that what I'll try to do on the blog is the steps to a fast start in the TBC community. The steps. So what I'm going to do now quickly is I'll get us to the blog. Yeah. Putting on there. So without any waste of time, I'd like to read the here you can see it's written steps to a fast start in the TBC community. So, fast start cash income, a great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income. It's very, very important. It's very, very important to know the steps, because with the steps, one is really ready to go into the billion coin business. So first of all, it's emphasized that the entry point to TBC is first to receive the gift, as you can see there. Receive the gift. What next do you do after you receive the gift? You complete the Kringle Cash profile. In completing the profile, you'll have to go to the Kringle Cash back office, the KCBO, as we all know it. All your information, including security questions and others, are there. So you have to be very, very careful with this area so you don't make any mistakes, because you wouldn't want to go back to begin to write admin that you need to cancel this and that. So you should be very, very careful. If you're trying to join this community, you fill the questions, you follow the instructions, and you complete the Kringle Cash profile properly. Then the next thing you need to do is pass the send button test. If you're new, you go to the questionnaire, and if an old member, it's the migration. And the migration is already done with. We've finished the migration. We finished it a few weeks back. So we're very happy to say that everything is fast. Transactions are so fast. Everything is properly documented. Everyone is properly documented in this community. So thank you, admin, for that hard work. And the next thing to do is pay the $10 admin fee. In paying this fee, you get to the account at the Kringle Cash back office and pay the fee. Yesterday while I was trading, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days back, I think in my second broadcast, I showed us how to go to the back office and pay all the fees, including the $10 and the purchase fee if we need to make purchases of Kringles. So the next step is set up a new wallet. In setting up the new wallet, you follow the steps that are there. If you follow the steps, you will not find it difficult in any way to do that. You set up a YouTube broadcast. I told you the other day that the Gmail goes hand in hand with the YouTube. So if you're going to open an account, if you're going to have a wallet, you need to have the YouTube, you need to have your Gmail, because it's easier to set up a YouTube broadcast, which is part of the requirements that all TBCians need to know. The next step is schedule a 30-minute broadcast inside Kringle Cash back office, the KCBO. In scheduling the 30-minute broadcast, you choose a time zone favorable and set it up. That's if you've made your broadcast, you go to the send button, you go to the time zone, you get the zone that suits you, that suits your area. If you're in the Americas, if you're in Europe, if you're in Africa, you set the time zone that suits you. So that is what it means here. Then the next one is you do your broadcast. Just as I'm trying to start on my broadcast, it took me so long to start. In fact, I never really wanted to start. I had to gather a lot of momentum and courage to start. I was really inspired by Randy. I was inspired by even Dan Luz, by Mbe, by Kumar, by a lot of people. And Pixie is a wonderful person. She encourages people. She's so humble too, because she helps us each time we are having meetings, each time there's a send button meeting, each time there's a 247 meeting, she is there to assist us, and she really encourages. So to all my TBCians, my fellow TBCians, I say thank you for all the encouragement, and not to forget again Sidonia. Sidonia is wonderful. She was the one that really pushed me. She really pushed me and said, you must go there. So we'll now go back to what I'm doing. It's enough with my stories. You know, I like telling stories when I'm doing my TBC broadcast, because it inspires me. I don't know who else will be inspired by my little stories. The next thing to do is to purchase the $100 of Kringles. Yes, you must do the purchase so that you can begin to swell your wallet. It's very, very important. Very, very important indeed. When you don't have coins in your wallet, but only the gift, it won't be nice. When you have other coins, then you can equally, make a lot of money, because it will be out of the coins that you have bought that will grow. Since the community coins grow each day, people increase, the value increases also. So who wouldn't want to have the value of his coins increased? The next step to go with is complete. Let me go closer. You complete the transaction verification on the buyer's side in the Kringle Cash back office. In completing this transaction verification, it includes the details of the seller, which will be found at seller's back office, and in earning cookies. So it will be found at the seller's back office, and this earns cookies also. If the verifications will mean that the two have agreed. The seller verifies, the buyer verifies. Just like I said the other time when I was making my second broadcast, I said both ways. Verifications are both ways, so that it becomes genuine business. Everyone is happy. You've done me the business, I have bought, so nobody owes the other. And then the next step is okay, I said have the seller approve your transaction on the seller's side in KCBO. Then the next one is select a broadcaster and become their partner. This is very, very important. In selecting a broadcaster and becoming their partner will help in a very big way in improving your wealth. Because first of all, as a joiner, as a new person, you do not know anything about this unless you have read and have knowledge about it. Sometimes you may have a lot of knowledge about it, but do you have the experience? So the partner will really coach you, the partner will guide, the partner will lead, and it will lead to the growth of your wallet. So you select a broadcaster and become their partner, who will always reveal and unearth difficult areas in case you need the help. Then the next step is you sign up everyone in your household. It is encouraged that each Tbcian signs up every member of his family, and help them to receive the gift. Even babies. Yes. You sign up each one in the family, help them to receive the gift, because it's important. It's important. Who doesn't want? We want the wealth to stay in the family also. If the wealth stays in the family, other people within the community will benefit. So sign up each member of the household in your house, in your home, including babies. The next step, and this is very, very important, you help each member of your household to complete the steps above, the steps that we've already elaborated. You help them to complete the steps above and let them get the Kringle's gift, because that's important. That's why I'm saying it's important. If you help them with the steps, you are helping them to get their gift, their Kringle's gift. The next one is you receive a 50% commission on each member of your household. So it's not just in vain that you sign them up and help them up, but because they are signing up under you, you also receive you receive your own gift. It's a 50% commission. So 50% commission is very good because everything now in the TBC community is cash flowing. Everything is cash flowing. Anything you do results into receiving some cash. So if you help them to sign up, if you help them receive their Kringles gift, you are having a percentage, a 50% commission on each of the members, depending on how, no matter how many are you have them in the family. And the next step is make a list of, you have friends, your good friends, close friends. You make a list of the 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household. Now, these are your friends, not your family members again. You make a list of the 10 closest friends to you outside your household. When you make that list, you invite all 10 of them to receive the gift and then complete the steps above. Just as your household members have completed theirs, so also your 10 friends, you help them to receive the gift and then complete the steps above. The next step is you start a 50 new chat session on Facebook. It is advised in the community, the Billion Coin community, to have Facebook address, because when you have friends and you there's respect between you prospect your friendship. There is prospects, there is trust gradually. So when you have a Facebook and you have friends on your Facebook, you don't just say, okay, this is this. I have to, you don't sell and prospect at the same time. No. You just take it easy. Respect will grow. Friendship will grow. And then those friendships will earn us a lift in the community, because if all these friends that you chat with, if they accept the invitation that you're giving them, and everyone else does this in the community is going to swell within a short while. So what you need to do is you start the 50 new chat sessions on Facebook using a GIF icebreaker. Here, I'd like to say something a little about this one. The GIF icebreaker could be photo speak with some little inspirations to amuse them. Here, this one is gone. Let me. Little inspirations like cartoons, that will make people to smile when they see the GIFs. It's like, oh, okay, then there is curiosity. And yes, sometimes people answer you back when they see certain, things that you sent to them. They are curious. Oh, what does this mean? Okay, someone will say hi. Someone will say, just send you a message like a emoji or with smile, and then that's a cue. Then you can go forward. You can go further. So the next thing that we need to do on these steps is show interest in each of these Facebook friends that respond to your icebreaker. Show interest, at least show interest. Interest does not mean that you will bombard them. No, you do it wisely. So, and the next thing that you will do is, once chat dialogue is showing open friendliness. Invite them to receive the gift. This means that if somebody responds to your GIF, to your invitation, to your icebreaker, then you invite them. You invite them. That is very important. If they show interest, you invite them. Interest in response. There are some others who will think you are disturbing them, because if you just go in, with force, the friendship, you're going to kill that friendship. But once you allow friendship to grow on its own and people become free with you, then friendship has grown, and now you can take the next step. You can take the next step. So once chat dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. Some will receive the gift and ask questions and be curious and want to, to join, but others will from there stop being friends with you. It doesn't matter. Disappointments in life, it says when you fall down once, you get up and you start again. The second time you fall down, you stand up again. You get up and you start from there. It doesn't mean how many times you fall down. You can fall down 10 times, and it doesn't mean that you stay where you are, because if you stay there, how do you survive in this life? Life is to struggle and succeed. So when you fall, when somebody says no, you go ahead and go to the next one. That doesn't mean that it's the end. No, you don't get angry. You have to be friendly. You have to encourage people to know that, yes, you don't have an ulterior motive. This is for the best of everybody, because our main objective is to wipe off poverty on the face of the earth, because only 1% of the whole world is stinkingly rich. The rest people are so poor. We don't need to stay where we are. We need to get out of that poverty. We need to shake that poverty. And what else, what more to shake than the billion coin community? Shaking it off and making people to be rich, and making people to live, making people to survive, making people to have hope in life, because life is struggle. So we'll continue to struggle, because in the end, there is light in the tunnel. In the billion coin community, there is a big, big light at the end of the tunnel. So I wouldn't go to talk too much. I'm telling too many stories. Now it's after you okay, we've said that once that dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. Then the next step is you help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. Everyone that wants to come on board with you, you must assist them. You must be a good partner. If you cannot do the partnering, if you think you don't have, the kringles, if you think you don't have the power in the billion coin community, there are a lot of partners, there are a lot of leaders that are ready to partner with those that do not have the capabilities. You can contact them. You can check those ones that are there. You can check those ones that have been making a lot of sales every day. You can contact those that are cash flowing every day, and I would like to use this opportunity to tell you about the cash flow coaching, which is done from Monday to Thursday. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the week, There is the cash flow coaching, which helps those that do not know how to cash flow, those that do not know how to use the opportunity, to seize the opportunity of making money from the coins, from the wallet that is so filled with so much. If you don't know how to make such money, you can come on board the cash flow coaching. Mr. Randy, the Bitcoin Randy, is a coach. He coaches everyone that wants to be cash flowing. He coaches all those that are ready to learn. In being ready to learn, you have to have some very, very big tactics to go about it. Otherwise, you'll be cheated. You'll have coins in your wallet. You don't sell them. You don't make money. So how do you live? How do you survive? What is the interest? The interest is for you to be happy. You sell some coins, you cash flow, you pay your bills, you survive, you do all the things that you need to do. Sometimes you go on holidays because you can make cash flow. So if you want to really come on board on the cash flow coaching, I'll post this link sometimes in the future so that you can tap on the link, and then you go to Randy's blog, and then you fill the forms. There's a little token that is being paid for the cash coaching, the cash flow coaching lectures. It's not much. It's nothing for you to lose, because if you do it like in a week or 2 weeks, you'll be able to cash flow and be able to pay back all the things that you've paid to gain that knowledge to cash flow. So you have nothing to lose really. So please, maybe in the next few broadcasts that I'll make, I'll just post the link for you to contact Randy. I know that in this community, in the Billion Coin community, there are a lot of kringlers. They are just sitting. They do not know what to do. They don't even have any idea of what is happening to their wallets. So, what is the use? Why do you keep a wallet filled up with cookies? You are not selling them. You are not reading the blog. You don't know anything about what is happening in the community. You don't attend send button meetings. You do not attend the 247 meetings. You do not do any of the meetings. If questions are asked, you are lost. You don't really have answers to them because you are just a kringler. You are just waiting to the end so you can just sell whatever you have and off you go. It doesn't have to be like that. You can have a change of heart. You can be a serious person, be in the community, and still be very active. Because when you are active, you are the real Tbcian. So why don't you want to be a Tbcian? Real Tbcians are active. There is action in all that they do. They are concerned about the daily lives. They are concerned about everything that is happening to community members. We know, a lot of us know a lot of us. Because at the meetings, it's like a conference. When you attend the meetings, you get to chat, although you've never seen yourselves. But then it doesn't matter. One day we're going to see ourselves, because when everything at the end of the whole, in the next few years, God knows we will meet. And maybe next year too, because there's going to be a cruise. There's going to be a cruise for the Billion Coin community to celebrate its 3 years. There's going to be a cruise. So a lot of us are going to meet at sea. How wonderful it is. So enough of that. Let me just finish what I've been reading on the blog about the rules, or what we need to do. What we need to do when we are starting on this business. The next thing I've said that you help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. Those are your Facebook friends. You help them to receive the gift and complete the steps above. And then the next step, you walk your broadcast leads inside of KCBO. Isn't that interesting? And the last thing, but not the least, is study the blog daily. Very important for us to study the blog. The blog is like the school. It's like typical education for every TBCian. So we need to study the blog. Anyway, with that, I'll have to say, say thank you so much for listening. If you love what I've said this evening, please click on the link. If you need any help, if you need me as a partner, although I'm a learner also, but I'm a TBCian, I promise you. Even if I can't do it, I have other partners that can help you to do it. And they will do it well for you. They will guide you, they will direct you, and before you know it, you'll be cash flowing. I mean that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I pray that you give me a thumbs up, or you subscribe to my channel. I'll be so happy. Thank you. Good night.